A woman entered our police station at 3:23 a.m. and begged to be arrested. She's gone now. Bowen's gone too. Huh? Harling asked, not catching my drift. Gone? I don't know. Where's Rodman? I asked. Harling shrugged. You're the first person I've found. Maybe we should check the fuse box or call. He was interrupted by screaming, the voices of a man and a woman from deeper within the station. Bowen, I whispered. Rodman, he added. I ran out from behind the counter and joined Officer Harling as we ran down a hallway that led into the heart of the station, desperate to locate the cries of our two fellow officers on the late-night shift with us. This is Officer Harling, he panted as we ran down the corridor, requesting backup, power cut at the station, and potential disturbance. Roger, came a garbled voice from the other end of his radio. We burst through double doors and found ourselves in the station's break room. There, we witnessed a horror I will never forget. Officer Bowen and Officer Rodman were both lying on one of the tables, sawn neatly in half a little above each of their pelvic areas. The light of Harling's torch caught the sheen of the blood, and the table's laminated plastic top, and the whites of the victim's eyes. Their mouths hung open in the screams they had unleashed during those final seconds of life. I hoped, and still hope, their deaths were swift and relatively painless, but their expressions told another horrifying story, one that left me paralyzed in fear, vocal cords unable to expel a sound. Harling, on the other hand, screamed and rushed towards our severed officers, dropping his torch to the floor as he ran, plunging us back into darkness. I'd seen something for a moment at the back of the room. Harling, pick the torch up, I begged, rummaging in my pocket for my phone. They're gone, Harling sobbed. No longer the sturdy officer of the law I had known for 5 years, but a weeping mess. Pick it up now, Harling, I insisted. I was a mess too, a jittery, terrified one. It wasn't sturdiness that kept me awake and alert. It wasn't my duty to the law. I need Harling to pick up his torch because we weren't alone in that room. There came the slaps of flesh against the floor, and I hurriedly activated my phone's torch. Harling was gone. Hello? I wheezed feebly, casting the torch around the room. Whoever's in here, reinforcements are on the way, so… Roger, crackled a distorted voice from some unseen radio. We'll escort you all. My stomach dropped as I realized that Harling's call hadn't made it through to anyone. That voice, inhuman and indistinct, did not belong to anyone or anything that wanted to help. It belonged to the voice I'd heard when I called the mental health care professional.